welcome to the epic conclusion of the amazing, or rather, the funny story that is the multiverse of Miles. What if Miles becomes Wolverine, Captain America, the Hulk, Thor? But we got to see it through, and this ending was a little bit worth it. We continue our story in Brooklyn, New York. This universe, on the other hand, is normal. This universe has Miles and Genki getting some lunch, like they usually normally do, until Miles' spider sense kicks in, alerting him that something is coming, something dangerous, only for a portal to open up next to him, and he sees what that something is, his uncle Aaron. But not just his uncle, his uncles. He has multiple uncles right now, and all of them looked menacing. He was surprised because he hasn't seen his uncle in a while, so he was about to be friendly till he got punched. Yeah, that's when he knew this was not a joke. As soon as he saw Sabretooth version of his uncle, he was like, bruh, I may have to fight this dude. But how could he? He was literally surrounded. They kept hitting him, punching him, scratching him. He was about to lose his life to his own blood. He was wishing he had a team. But the thing is, he did have a team, because just as he thought he was about to die, his team came through. Miles from different dimensions, Wolverine, the Hulk, Thor, and Captain America versions of himself came forth to support him in the beautiful final battle. And it was amazing, because as soon as they stepped on the scene, it was game over for all the other uncles. They were weak compared to their nephew. I mean, Thor version alone could wipe out the whole team. Not to even talk of the Hulk that was getting shot at with the pistol. What was that going to do? They were going to have some fun with their uncles. Even Thor went straight to Loki. He was like, bruh, who told you to escape from your cell? His uncle was like, I gave you the throne and you spit in my face. You are weak. As soon as Thor heard this, he was like, bruh, don't call me weak. I'm done with that. Slamming him with the hammer across the field. Across the field, though, Wolverine was having his own battle with his uncle, and his uncle was dissing his dead father. Wolverine was about to attack him till the body of Loki came crashing in. This Miles were too powerful, not to even talk about the Hulk, who had to face off against the Prowler. His only complaint was that his uncle was running too much. He said, stand up and square up like a man. The Prowler wasn't stupid, and neither was this Hulk, because he just did a clap and his uncle went flying. They went from being top dogs to receiving their own L, and they complained, we didn't come all this way to get our bus whooped. But Prowler Aaron was just smiling because he knew he called backup, and backup was here. Busting out of the portal was the Blue Marvel version of himself. He came in with the sup, nephew, beating the absolute crap out of Thor, saying, I heard you were the strongest. Show me something, young blood. Punching, punching, punching. Even Wolverine was like, bruh, we finna lose. This guy is crazy. But the Hulk, on the other hand, was excited at the sheer fact that this guy is powerful. Maybe he'll be worth fighting. Only for him to step forth and get clocked in the jaw. That's what you get for underestimating your uncle. But Blue Marvel underestimated Thor because this guy was not just a Viking. He was a New Yorker. Calling his hammer back, he said, you have spilled Asgardian blood. Now I must return the favor. Eat this hammer, punk. Slamming the hammer directly in his uncle's face. But this was Blue Marvel. It didn't even faze him. He went back to fighting. While the battle was raging on, we see Miles, Captain America, and Spider-Man noticed that the Prowler version was running away. They had to stop him. He had the sliver of the cosmic cube. Stepping through the portal, they find out his plan is to reset all the universes because he feels his nephew got the better end of the stick. So Miles, Captain America, and Spider-Man jumped into action. But this guy was skilled. He was literally the one who trained Captain America Miles, so he knew how to fight. As soon as he saw the gap, he took Miles Morales' Spider-Man out with one kick and stealing his freaking web shooters and tossing him to the side because he liked the web shooters. Using it, he grabbed onto the cosmic cube sliver, now attached to the machine that was supposed to boost its power. he had won. He told everybody to stand down. But back in the other dimension, Hulk and Wolverine and Miles were having the time of their life. The fastball special was going on against Sabretooth. But Thor, Thor was getting his ass beat because Blue Marvel is just the shit. If you've read the comics, you know why. Before he could end Thor, Captain America and Spider-Man came through the portal, followed with Aaron, wielding the cosmic cube, telling all of them to stand down. Thor and Hulk were like, nah, come fight us. But he just waved his hand and they were on the floor. It was the end. We had won. He explained to all of them that he doesn't hate them, so he's going to make sure when they remake the universe in their image, there is a Miles Morales there. But Spider Miles was not going for that, not even a little. He looked at Thor Miles and said, juice me up, boy. Strike me with your magical thunder. But Thor was like, bruh, you mortal. You can't handle this type of thunder. But Miles was not taking no. He said, strike me now. And Thor went crazy. He didn't hold back. And Miles used the opportunity to supercharge his Venom blast and blasting the shard directly out of his uncle's hand. Hulk provided cover for all the other Miles while these two went crazy. And when they were done, the deed was done. The shard was gone. Standing before them was the defeated uncles, and Miles, Spider Miles, had brought his team the win. But before he could celebrate, he sensed danger with his spider sense. Blue Marvel Uncle Aaron was planning to disintegrate him. But before he could, the universal reset happened. Everybody was transported to their home dimension. All the evil Uncle Aarons and all the hero Miles had to go, including the Hulk, Wolverine, and everyone else. And they made sure to dap Miles up. Thor even said, bruh, if you're ever in Asgard, or at least my version of Asgard, call my name, bruh. I'll be there. So we can turn up. Asgard's parties are insane. And the last person left was Captain America Miles, who gave Miles a salute and told him he was amazing before walking off, giving him a peace sign, and disappearing. But Miles was beat. He just had to face off against his uncle, but he had support. And knowing that right now there are multiple versions of himself out there with powers of Wolverine, Thor, and the Hulk, he could sleep better, knowing the multiverse was protected. Thank you for listening to my story time, and I promise you what comes next, you will not expect.